Hi, I'm Keith Grossman. I'm a mediator, attorney, and educator at law, and I want to talk with you about what you should do to prepare for your mediation. And so the first thing that I think you need to be aware of is how the process works and what you can expect in the mediation process. A lot of clients that I speak with don't realize that they can fully resolve everything in their divorce through this cooperative, non-adversarial process of mediation. It's 100% possible to resolve everything in mediation without ever having to go through the court process through litigation until after you have completed the resolution of everything and written it up as an agreement that both of you have signed. So a lot of clients don't realize that it's 100% possible that this mediation process may be the only thing that you need to do in order to be able to move forward with your divorce and avoid all of the requirements, obligations, and nastiness of the court litigation process. Another thing for preparing is when you decide to move forward with mediation is provide your mediator with all of the information that you believe is necessary for the mediator to help bring about a settlement for you. So anything that fits into your parenting aspects, anything related to your finances, the division of property, any support, and anything else that you think would be necessary in order for the mediator to have the full picture to help you, you should provide the mediator with that information. As part of the mediation process, as part of the divorce process, you should be disclosing all of the information about your property, your marital assets, your marital liabilities with your spouse, and they should be doing the same so that you can be able to talk about everything that is related to the assets and liabilities and how they're possibly going to be divided, how they're going to be valued, what are the options with those things. So it all starts with disclosing everything and make sure that it's all there on the table ready to be discussed. Also, you should be gathering your financial documents that support all of that information. So everything related to your property, everything related to income and expenses for those discussions regarding support, have all of those financial documents ready so that they're able to be looked at, they're able to be shared in case you do need them for parts of the conversation for being able to make knowledgeable decisions. Also, review the items that are necessary to create an effective parenting plan when you have children. Florida has a template that has been approved by the Florida Supreme Court that is a parenting plan. And as a mediator, at the beginning of the mediation process, I provide my clients with a copy of that template so they can start reviewing it and see the different types of items and terms that will need to be discussed and agreed upon. Not everything in that template is going to be necessary for you, but it'll give you an idea of the topics that need to be addressed, and it can be a very, very helpful thing to do before you move into that discussion. And the mediator can help you understand what the things are that are more important than others and what specifically might apply to your family. But having that knowledge of what is the types of things that go into a parenting plan will be very beneficial for you. I have a lot of clients who come into mediation and they tell me, well, we've resolved the parenting arrangements like time sharing, that we're going to equally share the time. And then I ask them, well, what does that mean? What does that look like? Oh, well, we haven't discussed that part. So those are the deeper details that we need to be dealing with in mediation, and the parenting plan can help you to start thinking about that and to go a little bit deeper than maybe what you have already discussed. And then the last thing that you need to do is you got to be emotionally ready to mediate. A lot of clients are not sure whether they want to mediate, they're not sure that they really want to go through the divorce or whether they want to reconcile. They have a lot of fear and anxiety and concern about the divorce and what their life is going to look like after the divorce. So all of those things are still going to exist, but you want to be able to manage those feelings, manage those emotions. I tell a lot of clients in mediation that we can't get away from the fact that the emotions exist. So think about it in terms of driving a car. The emotions are going to go along for the ride, but we don't want them behind the wheel driving the car. And so you have to get emotionally ready, available to manage those emotions as they come up. And this will allow you to focus on solutions and the best outcome rather than focus on all the emotional aspects that you're feeling, which may be dictating for you to do things that are really not in your best interest, are really not practical. And so being emotionally ready will help you focus on solutions, help you obtain the best outcome. And also what I would encourage you to be patient. You'll have ups and downs. It's a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel all at the same time when you go through the divorce. And you also need to be creative. You have to be creative because you're going to be looking at coming up with solutions that you may not have thought about on your own. If you and your spouse were able to think of solutions on your own that you both could agree to, then you could just go forward and do an agreement on your own, file it with the court, get divorced, and be done with it. But if you need professional assistance, it's because you have a certain limit in being able to find creative solutions that both of you can agree upon. So you need to bring some creativity, and you need to be open to the creativity that the mediator can offer you in the mediation process. If you have other questions, want to talk about other things related to mediation, please take a look at my other videos, things that I've written. You can find me at pshark.com, my website. Again, I am Keith Grossman. I am a mediator, attorney, and educator at law, and I wish you peace, love, and harmony.